Hello, welcome in. Good morning, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Monday, April the 8th. We have a total solar eclipse playing out today on April the 8th, and so we also have the sun and the moon conjunct Chiron, and so this solar eclipse holds a major significance for the collective. I think we're on the precipice of a profound timeline shift, almost like a quantum shift, a quantum jump. And so this really does mark a period of profound emotional and spiritual transformation. So let's get into it. If you haven't already done so, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, share the video. It helps to circulate the content. It helps the channel to grow. And it's just a nice, free, easy way that you can show support for the messages that I put out there. It lets me know you like the content that I create. And so right now we're in a very powerful new moon phase. With the sun and the moon aligning in the sign of Aries. And so I think the themes are being emphasized, connected to healing an identity wound. I think many of us are tapping into overwhelming sensations of feeling, of empathy. And there's going to be like a disillusion of anything that is kind of standing in our way from fully stepping into our self-worth and our self-value. And so this realignment taking place, I feel today, really is inviting us all to dive deep into our subconscious exploration so we can unearth any hidden emotions when it comes to unresolved issues that have been a block to manifesting our best life. And so I do feel this is a major call collectively to release anything and everything that is no longer serving us. This could mean relationships. It could mean jobs. It can mean breaking free from an old traditional family way of doing things. It can mean, like myself, pulling my kids out of the education system and deciding to homeschool because the school system is no longer serving my mission and our path moving forward. And so right now, the eclipse is kind of asking us to make room for new growth, for new opportunities. We can't make room for new opportunities and new understanding while we're still kind of holding on to the old earth, the old way of doing things. And so this eclipse is a time where I feel we are being asked to embrace this opportunity to connect with our own inner world, right? Because Aries is all about the self, our own inner intuition, and to allow for this rebirth process to kind of happen. And so we're rebirthing our spirit, we're rebirthing our clarity of purpose. And so this is a very huge portal of healing potential with the sun and the moon conjunct Chiron and Aries. And Chiron being known as the wounded healer. This is showing us, this eclipse is pointing to us where we hold our deepest wounds. And where we hold our deepest wounds is also where we hold our most profound capacity for self-healing. And so Aries is this energy magnified of self. It's encouraging us to heal. And we do this through acceptance, forgiveness, and surrender. And so if you'd like to be a channel member, there is a membership side of the program. I talked about forgiveness on the live last Thursday. So if you missed it, go check it out. And if you become a member, you get access to all of the previous videos. And I also do a bonus birthday message each month for all of the zodiacs. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to check out the new webpage as well. But I feel this eclipse is serving as like a bridge of energies. And so we're needing to restructure, to find a sense of discipline. Saturn, I feel, is bringing forward like a revolutionary energy along with Uranus. And so we have to heal the wound. And so we're in this portal of spiritual freedom. We're in this portal of embracing sovereignty. But in order to do that, we have to go through this expanded consciousness, and we sometimes have to break free from everything we thought was true. And that's what the awakening does. It unveils all of the misguided falsehoods connected to our religious beliefs, our family beliefs, our education beliefs, our government beliefs. And so we are moving towards a higher level of being. We are in a major portal of ascension. And so our vibration is going to be changing drastically because of this eclipse. And so what is it that you need to heal? What is it that you need to change? Because there's a lot of shadow work going on in this eclipse energy. So dedicate some time for introspection, I feel. explore the hidden aspects of your psyche. I know a lot of us have been doing this for several years now. Journaling, meditation, I think a lot of dream analysis, because I know dreams have been very vivid, very active in the collective. Even my daughter's like been having crazy vivid dreams. And so dream analysis might also allow us to uncover some suppressed emotions connected to unresolved issues or fears. We are in this massive portal, I feel, of soul retrieval, judgment. The energy for today's date, numerologically speaking, April 8th, 2024, does break down to the energy of judgment. It breaks down to 20. And so we're in this energy of Judgment Day. And I've talked about the Judgment card before. Judgment is a process of soul retrieval. It's a process of self-analysis. And so you might want to consciously engage in shamanic journeying or guided meditation sessions to retrieve any fragmented aspects of the soul in these energies. You might want to visualize reuniting with all of these lost parts of yourself over the coming days, so we can integrate all of these soul lessons and we can reach a grounded place of love and compassion. And so there's a lot of divine healing, I feel, in the energies. In the breakdown, there's always a beauty in the breakdown. And so connect with your higher spiritual guides. Connect with the higher spiritual realms. We all can do this through prayer, through meditation, or any type of energy healing practices as well. And so call upon your guides, call upon your ancestors and the divine beings to assist you on this awakening and healing journey right now. I know there's a lot of past life emergent energies when it comes to past incarnations, exploring past lives, past incarnations. Maybe you need to book a regression therapy session or something of the sort. I'm actually in the process of being certified for past life regression. You can do this through guided visualization. And so right now, I think there's a lot of insights coming in connected to recurring patterns, connected to unresolved karma that's been influencing our present life, our personal present life and our collective life. And so right now there's a lot of psychosomatic healing going on. We need to address psychosomatic issues for sure. We got to acknowledge the mind-body connection. The mind is a very powerful tool, and so we do need to talk more about mental health and the mind. And so as we deprogram all of these old subconscious programs that are no longer working, you kind of do lose your mind. You kind of got to go a little bit crazy to find your center again. And so breath work can help you stay grounded in the breakdown of the reconnection of the mind and the body. Yoga, walking, energy healing, anything that will help you release all of this stored emotional energy, anything that will help you promote the holistic healing journey coming through. And so self-compassion is going to be of utmost necessity over the coming days as we all learn to cultivate a deeper sense of empathy. My strongest sense by human design is feeling. And so it can often feel like a blessing, and it often can feel like a curse, 818, to feel everything, right? And so I'm also a Pisces rising, and so I've kind of been through the gateway of all of these emotions during my spontaneous Kundalini activation back in 2019. And so really it is a journey of learning to love yourself through kindness, through compassion, through meditation. It is deep inner child work that we do on this journey, and it is not easy because we have to embrace our vulnerabilities. And we have to offer ourselves the same nurturing that maybe we would offer our children or friend. And so oftentimes we are our biggest enemies. And so with Jupiter conjunct Uranus, this is also bringing forward another impact during the eclipse today. And so the growing power of Jupiter conjunct Uranus, which is going to be exact in about a week's time, is bringing a very dynamic energy for massive changes and massive breakthroughs because both of those energies are in Taurus, and Taurus is the Hierophant, ruled by the Hierophant. It is all about beliefs and structures. And so I do feel there's some type of completion too going on when it comes to closing out the Taurus Scorpio axis connected to the Taurus North Node that we were in a couple of years ago. And so this is really an exceptional time of transformative energy. Is going to be amplified, and so you are encouraged to take a risk. You are encouraged to break free from anything that you feel has been limiting you or constraining you to go towards new innovation. We are going into the age of Aquarius, which is all about personal evolution, personal innovation, embracing deep, radical changes. And fixed signs have a hard time with change. Trust me, I know change is not easy, but change really is how we leverage the energy. Change is constant. And so a lot of us have to take the leap and go into uncharted territories before we really understand the consequences of our actions or this path that we're taking. But when we take that leap of faith, when we step into the new, it can create massive forward movement in our personal growth journey. And so there's a cosmic aligning energy taking place. This alignment is supporting us breaking free from old patterns. It is basically offering us a chance to quantum leap, right? We're quantum leaping with our spiritual development, our emotional development. And so take this time to reflect and to integrate, because this solar eclipse really is enriching us with a lot of healing light codes being activated. A lot of profound transformations are going to be taking place, and we need to trust that if we embrace these changes, we will lead ourselves towards greater wholeness and greater authenticity. So let's jump in with some cards. We are going to start off with the Kyle Gray deck. So let's jump in with the Kyle Gray deck. There's the Merkaba activation coming through on the cut, and Palladian activation. I will never forget the intensity of the feelings of the Palladian light beings coming together all around me during my spontaneous activation back in March of 2019. And so when we tap into the harmony of the heavens, that really is the most abundant resolution we can feel on the spiritual path. And so states of transcendence, states of ascension, and we are rising up. We are raising our frequency and our vibration. And so you've seen the Schumann resonance if you follow that. And so the energies are really pushing us. We get Orion activation, and I know that is a star seed or origin that I come from. And so there's a lot of supernova recreation going on here in the energies. There's a lot of renewal. We are being rebirthed by these light codes, and there's going to be a lot of solar flares today as well. And so we are tapping into the divine matrix, walking through a portal is what it feels like. So there's a lot of interconnectedness with the synchronicities and the God incidences going on. And there is a reordering with the order of Melchizedek. And so missions are being uncovered, I feel. Don't give up. It always does get darkest before the dawn. And so we are attuning to higher angelic frequencies. And there's a lot of angels here. We are safe. We are protected. Do not feed the fear when it comes to the potency of what is being projected in these energies. Crown chakra upgrades are taking place as we go into this holy experience of reconnecting to our own divine connection to source. And so the energy, I feel, really is miraculous. And so let's keep going here. Let's get a couple more activation cards with the Sacred Geometry activation Oracle deck. And so you do want to get grounded. The frequencies saturating Mother Earth right now are deepening our connection to the physical plane. So many of us are so disconnected from Mother Earth. We do need to recognize the beauty of Mother Earth. We come from the earth as well. And so we are reconnecting to the great aspects of the Great Mother of Gaia. And so the more grounded you are, the more revealing this etherical, spiritual awakening will be. So I think we're shifting our beliefs. We are shifting our sense of self-worth in this eclipse energy. And we are bringing back online our gifts and our talents as we reconnect to source. So emergence, it's kind of like coming out of the cave, coming out of the cocoon energy. And so the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude and innocence. And so a lot of inner child healing. I'll never forget the beauty of the wonderment that I felt as I was in these higher dimension frequencies in the very beginning stages of the ascension journey for me. And so it's like, it's this beautiful celebration unfolding. And so let's get into it. Let's get a few more of these, and then we'll jump in with the tarot. What else needs to come through for a message today? Did you see all those cards fall out? And so change. Changes. And so I noticed 14:33 on the timer when I went into my little singing rant there. And so temperance, Seven of Wands. And so change does support us, right? Change is absolutely terrifying. And sometimes we don't all have the ability to embrace change gracefully. But change is the dance with forever, right? Everything is in constant changing realities. And so nature changes. And so inward and outward. So as within, so without. And so if we can appreciate the releasing of the old, then we can really embrace the birthing of the new. So we get throat chakra. And so this is allowing us to attune to the support of our self-expression. And so when we receive downloads from the crown, they go through the third eye, and we're here to communicate. And so the throat really is the manifestation of our physical reality. When there's blocks in between the heart and the throat, we're not living our truth. And then we're really not receiving clarity of downloads if we're not living in our truth as well. And so self-expression allows us to create a sense of peace and a balance in our lives. And when we are restrained from our truth, we are blocked from manifesting prosperity. We get soul time and we get prosperity. And so I think the big message here is this eclipse is supporting us, restoring our feelings of our overall well-being. The soul is asking us to allow the possibility of new earth reality to emerge. But we have to embrace these new concepts, these new ways of being, and we have to integrate all of these new ideas. The body is mortal. The body does not live forever. But the soul is timeless, the soul is infinite, and the soul is limitless. And so the soul has the ability to manifest unlimited prosperity. And I know collectively we see everybody struggling financially. Not everybody has to struggle. There's plenty to go around. And so prosperity supports us by allowing us the inclusion of everything, right? There's enough to go around for everybody. There really is enough to go around for everybody. And so I do feel we're being invited right now to learn how to fully express ourselves, our ability to manifest abundance and riches. And we do need to understand that the universe does always provide. And then bottom of the deck, third eye and fertility and root chakra. So there is some type of death energy going on here. We are reharmonizing with higher frequencies, and there's a harmonization between the head and the heart, the head and the mind. And when we do have optimal alignment between the head and the heart, we can create any reality that we do desire. And so the third eye is supporting our imaginative intuition, our deep inner knowing. The third eye is the sacred sight, the imagination, and our psychic powers. And the energy is fertile, but we first have to release any base chakra fears on the physical plane. And right, so right now there's a lot of energy stimulating overwhelming fear when it comes to our sense of physical security. And so we will be okay in the physical world, but we do have to be more open. We do have to be more courageous, and we do have to understand these energies are activating our potential to make something beautiful, to grow something beautiful. But we do have to bring this from our consciousness into our reality to have that grand finale of expression of ourselves. So let's jump in with some angel tarot cards. Archangel tarot card solution. There's the 14 and King of Gabriel. And the King of Gabriel is a visionary, inspirational leader. A King of Wands is generous. Maybe there's going to be some dramatic exposure, but I feel success always does come from compromise and objective. Self-control is going to be needed, and patience is going to be needed, because we're going into a whole lot of fire energy. And I know all about the fire. I have a grand fire trine in my birth chart, Aries, Leo, Sag, and so self-control and patience has been a very tough life lesson for me. Forgiving and healing energy is here. Sagittarius energy loud. So I might be connecting with the Neptune and Sagittarius collective. They wanted me to mention that. So keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Find your drive to go towards success. And so you might need to leave people behind to go towards being a genuine new earth leader. So the temperance energy is saying there is something here alchemizing for sure. Let's do 9 cards. Let's see what else needs to come through for a message today. Oh, well, we got one that just kind of went flying to the side. And so heart healing, 3 of Michaels in reverse. So I feel release the past. When we release the past, we can grow from any situations we've been through. And so time does actually heal all wounds. I remember the beginning of my awakening, the beginning of separation. And I didn't think I was going to live. I spent months like in a ball, crying on the floor. I don't even know how I survived the activation. It was so painful, but time does heal all wounds. So let's see what else needs to come through. We get the 6 of coins. We get the 5 of cups. See, time heals all wounds. We get the King of Wands. We could have a masculine here that is going through an awakening, an epiphany. We get the Hermit reversed. We get the 3 of coins. So there is an opportunity to go towards great personal growth, maybe in career, maybe in a new artistic endeavor. With the Ace of Gabriel, the Ace of Wands, we get the 8 of Gabriel. So there's a lot going on in these eclipse energies. We get the 4 of Michaels. This is like coming out of maybe a period of growth, introspection, and healing. The King of Wands is an action taker, and this King of Wands is going towards a new opportunity. I feel receiving a gift of passion, of inspiration, to take a chance to do something amazing. But somebody might have to give up an old mindset connected to the material plane. Yeah, there might be a need to kind of walk away from everything in order for a new emotional experience. So somebody here, I feel, has been living a lie, living a lie, maybe living in an illusion. But I feel there's an opportunity to work well in New Earth in a new cooperative manner. But I think there's a great deal of things going on in this eclipse energy. And there is somebody here that does have genuine concern for others and is here to be a leader. But I feel maybe their plans aren't working out exactly how they expected. There could be a delay in bringing forward an offer, maybe a delay in financial successes because there's a need to release the past. But I feel there is a gentle, loving, new, open-hearted experience, new emotional situation coming in here. But there is a need to leave a situation behind if you're going to get to the light at the end of the tunnel. And so breathe. Something here is coming to completion. Breathe. It's time to make new plans. It's time to relocate. It's time to travel. Astral travel, I heard. And so there's going to be an epiphany. Somebody here, I feel, has been going through spiritual growth. And they've resisted stepping into leadership and being a light for others. And now it's time to do that. Now it's time to do that. So there's important communication coming in. Let's clarify the 3 of Ariels. So I just feel this might be a new opportunity for work or career, but it might take a lot of hard work. It might take a couple of years, up to 3 years, to manifest this. Or maybe you've already been working on this for the last 3 years. There's something here that needs to come back around before you can take a leap of faith towards a new beginning. And so I think there's a long-awaited conversation coming. Maybe somebody invested poorly in the past and they're not receiving a harvest. And now they're reviewing their plans and they are ready to go and plant a seed in a new direction. But I think they want to go back to something. I do feel, too, like a 7-year cycle when it comes to healing family legacies, family beliefs, because we kind of got a 10 of Pentacles here. And so this is somebody listening to their heart, believing in themselves. And so something coming full circle when it comes to a lesson from the past. And you could be dealing with an Aries, could be dealing with a fixed sign. Definitely could be dealing with an earth or a fire sign. But I feel by this Lion's Gate, we're going to have a breakthrough. So somebody here is finding their self-confidence, I think, to come in with some unexpected communication, seeking some forgiveness. Because I do think they're following their heart. And their heart is saying it's time to go towards wish fulfillment. There is a divine masculine stepping into leadership, is what I feel. And the Aries energy is all about the masculine. So get ready for a new opportunity. I feel a masculine is coming in with some type of offer. Maybe to you if you are a divine feminine. But it is time to get to work. It is time to manifest the impossible. So there is an important relationship coming in here, I feel. Somebody who shares your vision, but first something needs to be left behind. Somebody needs to relocate. So let's close off with a message. Let's close off with, let's do the numerology deck. And so physical activity, that's funny. I've been really on myself lately with physical activity. But I feel somebody needs to just find their get up and go to follow their dreams towards a love partnership. There is a new beginning here. So what's the last message here? Yes, I think this person is going to be safe for you to trust. Just trust your intuition. There's like a master teacher here, a master soul here. And maybe the two of you are coming into some type of union to teach about individuality, intuition. We get 1122. And now we get spirituality on the bottom of the deck. 7-7. And so this is about putting in the effort. I feel somebody is coming in the pursuit of putting in the effort towards a new adventure. So get ready. I feel a leadership connection here. I think maybe the two of you had to master your own personal environment first, but there is going to be a happy ending. So just surrender. The angels are here. You are safe. And that's what I've got for a message today. I hope that helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading, check out the description box below, guys. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.